Hello, welcome back to the channel, and April Fools. I couldn't really prank my wife. I didn't have any good things for the kids today. They pranked me and said there was a bug on my shirt and made them laugh by trying to get it. But April Fools to you guys. Happy April Fool's Day. I hope you're breaking free. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you had a great Easter. I did. It was had some nice family over, some nice ham, scalloped potatoes, my sister's mac and cheese, some salad, some snowflake rolls, and a little dessert, of course, for my sweet tooth, some carrot cake and a chocolate cream pie. So it was nice. It's all good. I'm looking forward to tonight. Iowa versus LSU women's basketball could be the biggest game in women's basketball history, could be the most viewed. I'm looking forward to watching that with my kiddos as well. Pretty cool. And then my next obsession, baseball has started. I love baseball. I get nostalgic about baseball. I grew up as a kid collecting cards, 87, 88, 89, basically through like 90, 91. And I always long for those days. The 50-cent packs at the corner stores. And whenever baseball starts, I get all these visions, and I want to do something with cards again. And something I want to do now is called TTM, through the mail, where you get these cards, and they're basically, they call it the junk wax era. They're not super valuable. You get them, and then you write a little note to a player, and you send it to them through the mail. You can find their addresses online. Obviously, the better guys either cost more money, but the common guys, the regular guys, you can get, and they'll sign for free or $1 or $2. And I don't know, I have visions of collecting sets of autographs of cards that I collected when I was 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. But then, of course, the obsessive part of me wants every single one of those cards. So we'll see if I ever get around to it. But just something else that would help me maybe connect with the game. And I don't know these players as much, like the present day players. So some part of me wants to get those cards and look through them and experience them kind of like I did as a kid, but who knows if I'll ever do it. Getting into the topics of today, I want to talk about March 2023 Side Hustle Income Report. I want to talk about 8 skills that will pay off forever and the biggest flexes that you can make in 2024. And these things you can't buy. And I'm not talking about flexing muscles, but like people like to flex on their wealth or showy stuff like that. But I think these are the biggest flexes that we can make on our journey towards freedom. Well, I had 6 income streams in March 2024. I enjoyed doing every one of them. This sort of thing is life-changing for me. It sets me apart, gives me great work-life balance, and just makes me a lot happier and a less stressed person. And I hope the same for you. And again, these are just 6 of tons of things. And the first one is going to be Instacart. I made $526.73. Just going out every morning and shopping and delivering and getting some cardio while I do it. The second one is Receipt Hog. I get home, I take the receipts that I get from Instacart shopping, and I take pictures of them into these apps, and I get paid money. Like Amazon gift cards and stuff like that. So I made $5. Snow blowing, $90. I get paid actually $30 a shot. We got a little snow in March finally, so I was able to do it 3 times and made $90. Flipping, always one of my bread and butters, $379. Pretty good for March. I had those bowling shirts. I got some records, some other vintage shirts, sports shirts. And it could have been a lot higher. I have tons of records that I still could list. So I'm not grinding it out. I'm kind of keeping the records right now. As you can see down below, I have a new channel called My Vinyl Friends. I got to be a little bit quicker with the episodes, no doubt, and a little bit better, no doubt. But I'm working on Billy Joel's The Stranger. I think that's going to be a good one. I'll tell you guys, I want to go to all different genres and from classic to modern. So Billy Joel The Stranger is going to be next. And if it's not going to be done this week, it will be done early next week for sure. But check out my first episode on the Kinks' first album. Number 5, Fetch Rewards. That's another receipt scanning app. I made $5. And then Spark, Walmart, deliveries, and shopping. I made $772.41. If I were to add all of those 6 income streams up, it would equal to $1,778.15. Pretty good. And if I were to times that number by 12, it would equal to $21,337.80. So an extra $21K just by playing around, doing what I love, side hustling, easy stuff. And I was thinking, yeah, that seems like a lot. And it is, but you don't have to start at, making $1,700 every month. Start small. Start making $10 extra a day, $5, $20, and then keep it going. You start learning something else. You start liking that extra money, and you start pushing a little harder, and you start finding things that you enjoy doing. The certain skill sets that you have, or the certain skill sets that you want to learn, there's endless ways to make an extra $1,000 a month. And there's money everywhere if you know where to look. So I would encourage you to get out there. For me, it's been a blessing. The second topic I want to talk about today, 8 skills that pay off forever. Number 1, speaking up. First of all, you're going to give voice to the voiceless. And that voiceless might be you included. One of the best things for me about speaking up is finally kind of let my feelings known at work over, almost 2 years ago now. And I spoke up for myself, and I put myself into a position of strength throughout my side hustles because I know that I could, triple those easily and, make $5,000 a month doing all that stuff. And that was enabled me to be more assertive about how I wanted to be treated at work, and that paid off. So I was able to speak up because of all those side hustles. So speak up will pay off forever. Number 2, having confidence. You'll be ready for life's experiences. Have the confidence to face every day, to face every situation. Limit fear. There's several ways that we can gain more confidence, which we can go deeper into. But for now, having confidence, be ready for life situations. The third one is to listen wisely. It's going to increase your productivity. It's going to better your relationships. It's going to help with your teamwork. You're going to learn. Listen wisely. That will always pay off forever. Number 4, know the real you. It makes me think of a quote from Bill Murray in the movie Lost in Translation, which I think came out in like 2003-ish. Great movie. The more you know about yourself and what you want, the less that you let things bother you. Know the real you. And be comfortable, be confident with the real you. And you'll be just fine. Number 5, be patient. It takes time to get to where you want to go and to get to where you want to be. It takes time to learn these side hustles. It takes time for the money to add up. It takes time to pay down debt. It takes time to get into shape. It takes time to do all these things. Enjoy the process, and don't necessarily focus so much on the results, but be patient. They will come. Number 6 skill that will pay off forever is to be consistent. You're not going to knock off your debt in a day. You're not going to get in shape in a day. You're not going to learn new skills in a day. But be patient, be consistent, know the real you, have confidence, and you will be well on your way. Number 7, stop whining. I like this one. It can be selfish. First of all, it's focusing on the negative. And there's so much positive out there in the world, which I try to bring to light with this channel and with you guys. And we can reflect that positivity off of each other. We all have things that we can whine about, every one of us, every day. But what do we choose to focus on? Like Marcus Aurelius said, don't be overheard complaining, which is cool, but not even to yourself. How about that? That's the earth-shattering part that nobody thinks about. So watch that self-talk, watch that negative view of the world. Stop whining. And number 8, managing your time is a skill that will pay off forever. It's going to help your life balance. It's going to bring you less stress. It's going to increase your confidence. It's going to increase your productivity. It's going to give you a sense of prioritization. What are you focusing on? If you manage your time, you are not majoring in minor things. What are your priorities? To be happy, healthy, safe, free, and to have the best day ever, and to have some balance, and to do what you love to do, and to love yourself while you're doing it. The final topic for today, the biggest flexes in 2024. There are some things that I would like to flex, right? How big your house is, how big your vehicle is, how flashy your clothes are, how big your collections are. All the material things, the outward things. But these are flexes in 2024 that money can't buy. And number one is peace of mind. How are you laying your head down at night? You could be making 5 times as much as me and you. But if you go to bed with that troubled mind, with that worried mind, thinking about all the things that you're not satisfied with or that you regret doing, you can't buy peace of mind. That is the flex. Have peace of mind, have happiness in 2024. The second is a loving family. That is a flex in 2024. Blessed to have a loving wife and kids and the support of my extended family. Number 3, helping others. It's not just all about you. If you can put yourself in a position to help others, that is going to make you feel good. Again, that's a flex in 2024. Living with a purpose. What is your purpose? Mine is to have the best day ever, to try to be the best person that I can become, to be patient with myself along the way, to forgive myself for the mistakes, to try to get a little bit better, 1% better each day, to have a work-life balance, to eliminate stress, to eliminate fear. Another thing I've been really focusing on is I got to get my mobility and my body intact so I can play with my grandkids and stay active. When the restaurant, if and when it does close, I got to be able to lift up cases of water. I got to be able to bring bags upstairs. I got to be able to bend down. I got to have balance. Without that stuff, then I'm not going to be able to do certain things that will give me freedom. So that is my purpose. And that kind of ties into the 5th flex of 2024 is a fit and healthy body. It's truly going to be something that other people notice. A lot of people, myself included, without fit and healthy bodies don't have one for a certain reason. Maybe they're coping with food and masking certain things and are maybe not disciplined enough and maybe are being a little bit lazy and procrastinating. And I know I'm guilty of all these things, so I want to have a fit and healthy body because those are becoming more rare and rare. With the sad American diet, right? The standard American diet, the sad diet. Oh boy, I'm a guilty partner with that. And with all the ice cream stores opening up, I am not going to be a monk, I don't think, when it comes to my diet, and I can't be the fit or I can't be like I was getting in shape, but I got to find out what works for me and do what my body allows me to do. The next biggest flex in 2024 is to have a supporting partner and one that you support as well. It makes for such a happier life. You could be driving in that car and making that expensive paycheck, but if you don't have a loving family or a supportive partner, you're going to be stuck in hell. And number 7, to have exciting and fun hobbies. And that, of course, can differ for each one of us. Preferably have some hobbies that can get you in shape and that can make you some money too. There's a lot of expensive hobbies out there, and that's not what I said. I said exciting and fun hobbies. What are mine? I like to listen to records, and yes, that can be a money trap, hardcore, but I go out and I look for them 99% of the time through estate sales and yard sales, and that's fun. And while I'm out there, I'm getting them cheap. I'll be able to resell them, and also looking for other things to resell. This is a hobby. I enjoy doing this. I want to start making getting in shape a hobby. I play guitar. It's a fun hobby. Other people can do whatever they want, but fun and exciting hobbies. What takes up what do you do in your free time? So I'd love to know some of your hobbies. I always think that's fun, and especially if you can make money from your hobbies. I wonder if that is possible. Well, happy April. Here we go. I say let's take advantage of these months, April and May. Enjoy the weather as much as we can. Get outside as much as you can if you're from a cold winter area like I am. Yeah, everyone wants June, July, and August, but they fly by. These 2 months are going to fly by too, so let's enjoy them. Make the most of them while they are here. Break free.